Hey everybody, and welcome back to the SalttyShow, and welcome back to our Karl Franz Let's Play, or the Empire Let's Play, Episode A on Total War Warhammer 3 with the Immortal Empires, expanded overall mod and things like that. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you are, like and subscribe as always. And without further ado, we're gonna get right into today's episode. And as you can tell, my co-host Winston is with me and kicking, but in the last episode, we managed to finally kick Festus out. I did skip a couple turns, if you'll clearly notice. It's turn 45. Nothing of note happened other than me building up forces, building up some buildings, making some cash, and thankfully everything managed to stay stable. The biggest difference is Averland was completely destroyed, so the south is definitely getting a little out of control, and we're gonna need to turn our attention there very quickly. But first and foremost, with Karl Franz's army, I think we're actually going to do a quest battle very quickly to get Ghal Maraz. So we're gonna fight some greenskins, and we're gonna see how that rolls. But without further ado, guys, I believe this is the Battle of Blackfire Pass. Perhaps not. Either way, we are going to get Ghal Maraz, and the Black Mountains, either way, are a subject of victory and content. So let's go earn ourselves Ghal Maraz.
Time, men of the Empire, to unite, for the orcs gather. Beyond the pass, a war boss draws to him all that is foul. An orc horde beyond imagining. As Sigmar fought, so shall we. We will become part of the legend. We will wipe the orcs from our door. And only when this is done, when our nation has healed, shall I take up Ghal Maraz. For Sigmar, for the Empire, for the Warhammer.
And welcome everybody to the Battle of Blackfire Pass. That was actually a really nice cinematic intro I had there. We're gonna kick things off immediately, going with Karl Franz chasing down the enemy orc. The goblin throwers are probably our biggest concern here while we deal with them. And then we'll deal with the orc boss riding his little dragon here. And of course, it wouldn't be one of our battles with Karl Franz without our lovely gold wizard. Karl Franz is going to knock out that artillery piece, chase them away, while our main line repositions just a little bit to realign with our dwarven reinforcements. I will say, I love the Empire, but boy do I love the dwarves. Especially for their unique aerial units, like, oh my god, the Thunder Barges, it's really cool. This battle won't be without some sacrifice, though. But we're doing a pretty good job. Really hitting it hard. And our infantry, our handgunners actually have just enough line of sight to shoot over our halberdiers, which is really good. Meanwhile, our Zentler Reichsguard keeping the left flank clear and free of enemies. And our main line is finally going to get engaged. The bloody deed is underway. Secondary charge over here going in. Our halberdiers, though, brave men of the Empire, will hold the front line fairly well. Even Ian himself getting into some little bit of bloodshed. Meanwhile, Karl Franz, after chasing off the orc war boss and the artillery crew, him and Deathclaw are coming back in, taking some arrow fire, but coming back in to take care of this troll before he gets to the main line. As the dwarven artillery, or aerial units, makes good use of their brimstone guns. Our main line is advancing as we've started to chase off the enemy forces. And the dwarves are amongst our mix. Got some dwarven miners. And as you can see, a lot of the focus point is coming in around here over here with the troll. And Karl Franz just taking it like a beast with Deathclaw. Ooh, that was a lovely shot. Wow. Oh, is that it? No, not yet. Okay. Oh, he is just being beat to smithereens, though. Both of them are receiving fire from outside this fight, but the troll is definitely getting, I think, the short end of the stick here. Or the giant, my bad. Meanwhile, the main line is holding pretty well. The biggest concern point here is against the trolls, but the dwarven miners are making sure they are no problem. Oh. We did have to pull Karl Franz out. His health was looking rather slim, so I don't want to lose him. We're going to try to keep him out of the fight. He can act as a morale buff atop of Deathclaw. Meanwhile, a lovely magic attack there. Now, granted, we do have free dwarven units, and we are most definitely going to use them. This has no impact on the dwarves, so I feel like the more we use of them, the better. Excuse me. We are suffering some casualties for sure on our front line, but nothing too severe. Especially since we're mainly going against goblins that hit our line. But the dwarves are continuously getting more reinforcements, so. And really able to send it down. I will say, looking at ZC's mod collection, man, these trolls look really cool with armor. They look really awesome. Yeah, they look pretty terrifying. Dwarves are going to pull back. But their main aerial units are really doing a number to them. And we're actually starting to focus them down with our handgunners here. The Arachnids pulling back. Karl Franz is going to go ahead and start going on the attack again, hitting a couple of their charioteer units that are staying at range. Want to make sure we deal with them, but their main line is broken. They're pulling back. Even the dwarves, they managed to stay put, and actually the miners are still alive. Oh, got a dwarf hero. He's not done. He's got some grudge settling to do. The enemy are going to continue fleeing, but the Battle of Blackfire Pass was a great success. With minimum casualties, the dwarves came to our aid, and Karl Franz will now get to wield Ghal Maraz. And as he swoops in to finish off this poor spider, guys, that is where we're going to call the battle. And I will see you back on the campaign map. And just like that, Ghal Maraz is ours. And I do think we're definitely going to get the replenishment going here, so we won't even notice that battle. We gain Competent Protector, Valet Coachman, and we earn Ghal Maraz.
I command here.
And I immediately equipped it to him, gaining him against Warriors of Chaos, Demons of Chaos, Chaos Doors of Norska, Ghal Maraz, Armor Piercing, bonus versus large, Armor Piercing, enables Sundering attacks. Very nice. So Dragon Tooth is the Reikland rune thing, and Coachman. Dragon Tooth melee attack is pretty good.
It's now or never.
You have the Druck physical resistance vigor per second. That's not a bad one for you.
The nation calls.
Let's go to skills. He's got a lot of stuff. At this rate, I'm thinking let's grab the pistol core so we can get rally. We could try to get foe seeker. We do have enough to do it. That, and then, yeah, let's get foe seeker. We really don't need that, actually. He's on Deathclaw. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We need it to go any higher anyways, so very nice. And definitely don't need that on
The
him.
Empire.
We can give it to you, though. And he earned a skill as well. He is immortal, which is great. Let's go ahead and get magic item chance, scouting action, Plague of Rust reduces armor. That makes him really weak. We'll just get that. Very nice. So we did get Ghal Maraz. We gained a good bit of cash too. So let's go ahead and spend that where we can. And I am thinking 348. We could do that. It'd be cheaper overall. And we could come down here and actually level Grunberg up, giving them walls. I don't know if Stirland will fall, but if they do, Grunberg being fortified would be great. Every settlement needs to be a little bit fortified. Yeah, I mean, we could go up here and make some dies as well. Why not? And we are set to end the turn.
Onwards!
Let's go ahead and put him back in the Brass Keep.
Ready.
We cannot stay here forever. We really do need to get a move on soon enough.
Huntsman General.
The question is, where do we want him to go?
Now.
We have enemies to the north. Enemies to the north, and I do think... I didn't mean that, I guess.
Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or no.
Where is the... I always forget. Where is... Here it is, yeah, the allegiance stuff. With Ostland, they don't have any missions. We just have ward coordination available. Okay. So they're going to be defending... Yeah, they're defending these targets. They're going to try and hold the north as best they can. They did lose their capital, which sucks for them. But them and Kislev have been able to come back just a little bit thanks to Kislev. So I don't know... I don't know if we'd want to press the north. I'm thinking we want to march southwards. And, in fact, we might want to do it now.
Yes, to unite the provinces.
We might want to move south really fast. Try to take Needling.
On march!
Yeah, we're gonna get moving. Karl Franz can't really afford provincial instability is gonna go down. Collected income, difficulty, climate. That's fine. We're gonna get more control there.
Fall in then.
Yeah, that sounds perfect to me. We're gonna keep on rolling. Karl Franz is going to strike von Karsteins from the north, while hopefully Stirland and Wisland and Nolan can hold the west. We don't want them to fall any, but we do have an army in Reikland, so I think it's going to be easier for us to cut through Tababekland and take it from there. The north, I think, is definitely going to need army, and I plan on recruiting Boris Todbringer. But thankfully with the west as well, I secured military access with Marienburg, so we have a decent, I think, we have a decent agreement with Marienburg where they will hold the west. My only concern is they're now at war with the Demons of Chaos, or Daemons of... The one's led by... Oh, I forgot his name. The one that starts up here. I forgot his name. Ole Moldova. Oh, high infidelity. Albrecht Ludenhof. Would it be a... Okay, threats to reveal their past relationships. Since having connections, you can offer help to Adam Ludenhof in silencing this harlot. E. Pay off the peasant. Eliminate the peasant. We really don't need that, so just do nothing. Amass a treasury of 15,000. I see. There's the Prince of Altdorf, part 6 of 26. I did actually read through one of those, and it was very nice. Do recommend if you want to pause and read, go for it.
Tracker of distinction.
So we're getting that. We're going to get walls down there in Grunsberg. Stirland's holding, so I'm thinking the von Karsteins aren't pushing.
Raise Sigma.
But that is fine. Let's continue moving to Krugenheim.
Sigma compels us onward.
Huntsman General.
Question is, do we... You've got a huge garrison now. Yeah, you do. Very nice. I would like to go ahead and amass the handgunners. Control is gonna fix itself there, so I'm done investing in that province for now.
Huntsman General.
Do we try to wage war on two fronts? Ooh, someone has sacked Fort... I lied. Who was it, I wonder? Ellenhart lays open.
Huntsman General.
Let's go ahead and prepare for the inevitable, I think. We've got 5 halberdiers. 5 solid halberdiers. I think is a very effective unit. Do we get more war wagons with mortars, or do we get some great cannons? The great cannons are a bit more directional. We're far more of a defensive army for now, though. It would take a lot to get the White Wolves. I don't think it's worth it right now. Grab one more war wagon and one more halberdier. And meanwhile, I do believe in Mindenheim will be reinstating Boris Todbringer.
To strengthen the Empire.
Indeed, very nice.
The Empire.
Welcome back, Boris. So he's got Legbiter, the Midland Rune Fang, replenishes hit points of magical attacks, very nice. We'll give him Valet, why not? Alright. And he has a Barded Warhorse. So Boris Todbringer is back in the action in Midland. While we make our way south, that definitely worries me because we're at war. They could try to besiege, or they could try to take that for themselves, and that's not good. We don't want the vampire counts to push any further
Friends
in.
of the Empire.
Join their war against the Sarls and the Static Legion. No. You all are holding on. Let me see. The Empire needs to be safe first. I do apologize. We just don't have the army to send north right now. Boris is going to recruit a defensive army for now to aid in Ostland's defense. Because we don't want to leave him high and dry. I don't think Ostland can survive against a pressured assault from the north right now. But see, yeah, that's what I'm worried about. And they've done it. They've infiltrated the Empire. The Fort Burgess, or Bergris has fallen. Damn. We do have a sizable army that we're recruiting. That's a full stack, though. Graf Boris Todbringer. Look at that art. That's really nice art. Oh, you leveled up.
So,
You were employed for 1 second. And you're already leveling up. Good job, buddy. Yeah, Emperor's Finest, I think, is what we're going to get with you. Imperial Training or Drill Master. So these are locked. Vigor Loss Reduction or Personal Melee. Immune to, ooh, statesman or leading the charge. Cavalry bonuses, campaign movement speeds. Okay, pretty nice. Leader of men. So that's definitely more of a command. This is far more of a personal. But you can, I don't know, you can get personal attack stuff there, so. Ooh, you can get an Imperial Griffin with him. Let's go ahead and get Imperial Finest anyways.
To untamed lands.
And I guess we're going to give you the Dragon Tooth.
To the provinces.
Especially if they,
The nation calls.
where are you going? What in the world?
No.
Alright, so Marienburg.
Approach as friend.
Oh, they'll join the Confederation. We can confederate Marienburg. Oh, fuck yes. They must have. They did. They lost their main army. Let's confederate Marienburg. Confederation penalty. So that is going to drop everyone's thoughts on us. But it is most definitely going to increase our profits.
At your service. How can we help the devout men of the Of course.
It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this day.
All right.
Very nice. I don't think we need to work with you just yet. Holy crap, everybody. Marienburg. I didn't expect this. Marienburg has peacefully
Working alone is a blessing.
accepted
Surrounded by innocent.
going into this. And we can now garrison Ellenhart with
Huntsman General.
our second army. What is their garrison looking like? 3 spears, 3... Oh, it's gonna be close.
Scout leader.
Master engineer.
So we have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. A Temple of Sigmar up here is probably not a bad idea, considering how close to the north it is. But I do actually think a fort to the north would be even better.
You need a boon.
Yeah, considering they're right there. You're leveled up. You have been sacked, clearly. Marienburg sits at tier 3 with a tier 3 Marienburg port. Cimbermine as well. And then a library. Now, I want to increase the
For
garrison.
the Empire.
I want to increase the garrison potential that we have.
I've so many ideas and so little time.
We have a
Burdened
master
with brilliance.
engineer. I don't know how effective you're going to be. Honest steel is horrible. Why would you do that? Reset all his skills. Oh, I guess it knocks him out. Whoops. That's fine. Let's get the Arc Lector.
Praise be to Sigma. By Sigma.
We'll get that for him.
They will be judged
We have quite a
Huntsman
bit
General.
now.
by the silver hammer, yes.
Huntsman General.
As much as I want to go to the defense of Ellenhart, 3, 6, we're not.
Such a thing is impossible.
Black Knights. Oh no, look at that. Look at those necromancers. And the more. Oh man, this
Hunters.
is. Nah, we need to. We actually
Who calls?
might want to divert course to Altdorf.
Moving off.
Yeah, we're gonna go backwards actually. Carroburg doesn't have a garrison that's gonna live
Tracker
through
of
that.
distinction.
You can definitely though do some good. The halberdiers are our best bet. The only thing I think we might want to change is we might want to get some more. Well, you know what? We might want to get... Oh, God. Crossbowmen. Confederation gonna... Is it reducing our... No, it's not. Why is their leadership suffering? I don't know. I'm trying to think, what do we want? We do have walls at Ubersreich. Like, losing Ellenhart, we're not gonna... I don't think we're gonna struggle too much to defend it, at least. So, you know what, yeah, with that, let's just continue grabbing. Let's continue grabbing more of them. Meanwhile... Well, why are you at -7 now? Oh, wait, Confederation, duh. How long's that last? 5 turns.
Raise Sigma.
Boris.
I am
Start
Prince
getting
and
some
Emperor.
halberdiers. Ellenhart's not
Men
gonna
are
survive.
keen.
We're gonna wait on that.
True servant of Sigma. Archlector.
I don't really know if I want a witch hunter. Those Empire Knights, though, I will take. What is going to be the easiest way, though, for you to...
I refuse your guidance.
Moving out. I go where I am.
Yeah, we're going to send him to Marienburg. We might lose Marienburg if they turn around. It's a far more profitable settlement. Now, having the Tancred Castle, I legitimately actually might give that to Bretonia.
Our neighbors in the east deign to visit. I hope you bring glad tidings.
I will give you that. They are very willing to accept that for all of this stuff. Oh, and they're willing to pay a lot of money for it. Awesome. Yeah.
Done.
Take it, buddy. Take it. That's awesome. We'll take the money, actually, from you. Thanks. Alright, so we give them Tancred Castle. It's not going to serve us any benefit, and that actually bolsters their ability to defend. Vampiricism is struggling there. Let's go ahead and level up Altdorf, since we have so much cash lying around. Actually... Grunberg could be leveled up to the max. Ubersreich is not going to get a chance to, though, so that's important to pay attention to. Altdorf will probably get a chance. I'm not going to touch Karlberg. I have a feeling it might get sacked, unfortunately. That's going to fix itself. We're not going to get another 2 turns, I don't think. And I guess let's level up. Let's get Altdorf.
Show me the accused.
Is that where heretics lurk?
He's actually really important over here.
Comet.
I have a new commandment available on Marienburg. Let's do control. I have a feeling this isn't gonna last. We've established quite a few of these. We could construct an outpost. I don't think it's an outpost. This will provide recruitment of listed units from your ally using legions and will provide the settlement's garrison with additional units. We have the cash, so you know what, why not? Oh, that's the only one we're doing, though. And I'm going to make a very swift cut here as I end the turn to see what the Vampiric or the Barrow Legion does. As expected, Ellenhart did fall. There was no point in fighting that battle. However, the good thing is I managed to get a good look at their army. And one thing I've noticed, number one, they're going to take attrition here. They're going to continue taking attrition too. Or at least this force is. But one thing I've noticed is it's a very low-ish tier army. I mean, they got some Crypt Ghouls, Black Knights, the Morn Ghouls, and the Crypt Horrors. And then Blood Knights here and Black Knights. But one thing I've noticed, vampire armies, especially from what I remember, let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong, but vampire armies will start to wither and completely fade away if you knock out their lords. So this army will be easy to knock out once we kill him. This one, going to be a lot harder because it's got Heinrich Kimmler in it, and a White King and 2 Necromancers. This army here is definitely a threat.
I serve the Helmgart.
We need to defend Marienburg, I think,
orders.
more than anything. We have another House of the Third Wilhelm. You get like the whole book in here. Interesting. Some demolition was complete. A new rank for Ian, actually. Interesting. Go ahead and look at that.
The nation calls.
Let's see, what can we give you? Man, I wish we had more spells to give you, buddy. Transmutation of lead's gonna reduce melee attack. That's pretty good. Mark of Haish, Sigmar's Ward. Let's do the Mark of Haish. Call that a day. Averland is back. That's unique. Who? I guess Wizenland is pushing back against Stirland, which is really good. Very nice. Buildings were complete. World events. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so nothing much. Ostland's moving south. I don't know if that's a smart move. The north looks okay, though.
Yes.
We are going to continue on our way to Karlberg. This army is going to pose a threat. I'd rather lose Gorsel, though, than Marienburg. And Arnu up here has plenty of time to construct a guardhouse and get some walls going, which we do want. This is our one of our northernmost provinces. It's closest to the Norskin and the Daemons of Chaos, as they're literally sailing around in the sea here, in the southern Sea of Chaos, so we definitely want some protection up north. Meanwhile, I did go ahead and actually start recruiting more units here from the global pool, because I realized we have elector units that we can use. Or not elector units, we have special units that we can use. I think it's a smart move to do so. Boris. Yep, more halberdiers for Boris. Our income is going to start tanking.
Fall in, man.
So we're going to get 4 handgunners. We've got 3, 6, 7, 8 halberdiers, 3 war wagon mortars. We're going to get 1 Empire Knight. I would love to get more than 1, but I don't think that's going to happen. So the question is, what do we want instead? You know what? I mean, we could continue, or we could be smart about it and probably just grab some. Oh man, what do we want? What do we want? We're gonna want to knock out their ability. We want to knock out their necromancers. Just trying to think what would be the easiest way to do that. You might want to grab them and them. The White Wolves, the Tatter Souls, and the other one doesn't give it a little bit. The Death Jacks, standard archers, but I do believe they are able to stalk. Yes, they're able to stalk, and these guys are able to. They're woodsmen. Pass through trees, stalk, fire whilst moving, vanguard. Okay, So they're pretty good. Meanwhile, that is obviously 3 very expensive units. And I do think...
You disappoint me.
Huntsman General! Huntsman General!
I think they're going to try and take Ellenhart. Or Carroburg, my bad. So I don't
I am Prince and Emperor.
think it's a big issue. Marienburg. Ooh, what is this? The Imperial Tax House. Oh, wow, you just get a lot of money. Holy crap. That's pretty nice. I truly think I'd actually like Marienburg to have some strong defenses. Do we want that, though? It's already got a sizable garrison and then an extra bit of army there. Campaign movement, global recruitment, duration, armies in province, income from buildings. Yeah, it'd probably be nice to secure the defense just a little more. And meanwhile, you, sir, need some better defensive units. I guess swordsmen. That's not good. Swordsmen are not that good. Alright, that's all our money. The biggest issue is just seeing where these armies go. They have fled in. We need to contain this outbreak and
Tools of judgment ready.
do whatever we can.
What have you
Can we
to
block
say?
their army? Ooh, good job. We did block
Do
their
not
army.
mistake me for the fool.
Yes. Show me the accused.
He leveled up. He got Bloody Blade and Accusation. Can we just reset all of these? Oh, he gets wounded every time he does that. I forget. So, yeah, we have 3 people that are wounded. 2 turns, 3 turns. Yeah, I forget that. I really need to read into that. God, I'm stupid. Well, that sucks, but at least we got him. Let's end the turn and see what happens. I'll tell you what, I full-on did not expect this change of course. But they're attacking Helmgart. They're attacking our garrison, and they're... Oh, wow, they're bringing they're bringing 3 full stacks. Wow. Holy crap, everybody. I don't see us surviving this, but without further ado, let's see what we can do to them and deliver, hopefully, a decisive blow. We have a full stack right around the corner, so we can retaliate no matter what happens here, but without further ado, let's go defend Helmgart. Alrighty, everybody, so you all are in for one hell of a treat today. Unfortunately, to start the battle off, you'll notice that this is not a replay, and that is because I'm playing this battle again to try and give you guys the action that I experienced. I was extremely upset that, unfortunately, the replay was bugged due to, I believe, it being a walled settlement, so that really disheartened me, because it was such an amazing battle, and the video just did not feel right trying to replicate that, so, or trying to just not include that. So this is my attempt to give you all the same outcome that I went through. I'll be honest, I don't think it's possible. It was really down to the wire, and it was pretty lucky that we won. I have laid the troops out the exact same way I did before, and we're just gonna roll with it. You guys are gonna get an amazing battle, hopefully, and I'm going to run through the fact that this is not going to affect the campaign as it was a victory. I just really want to give you guys the sense of accomplishment that I felt as I kicked Himmler's ass, and it was a devastating victory, or a defeat on their part. It was Pyrrhic on our end, but other than that, we are going to go about our business. And first and foremost, I'm going to turn off all of these guys on fire at will, because we have a very specific target, and that's Heinrich Himmler himself first. And you focus on Felix. Our swordsmen are going to act as cannon fodder. We're going to target Heinrich Himmler. All our troops are going to remain in the back, and the mortars are going to lob shells across the map. Honestly, going into some very unnecessary creatures. I'd almost like them to hit. I mean, zombies, ghouls, zombies. Lots of zombies everywhere. If anything, I'd rather them hit the skeleton warriors.
Sons of Kislev!
Alright. So Kimmler's about to go down. Almost. There we go. We can handle zombies. I'd rather make sure we knock these guys out. The sooner the better. It's definitely something I didn't expect to have to deal with, but I did not feel right trying not to play this out. So I do hope you all enjoy it. I hope you all feel this was worth it, because this is a bit of an extra time investment for me. Alright, we are doing a good job. I am a little worried about the wizard here on a Pegasus mount. It does appear. Okay. Let's go deal with him. This this wizard has a death wish. Okay, he's actually.
Soldiers of the Empire!
Yeah, keep dealing with him.
By Ulrich's wrath!
We're mopping him up. This left side is about the weakest point. Thankfully, they are very slow to the effect. We are dealing with him. These gates. Alright, he's out. Actually, see if you can hit them.
No lingering! Take the ground!
Let's get our crossbow up here.
Show us the foe!
We are missing that guy a good bit, but that's fine. I think it's time we pull these Khazars back. How's that gate looking? Oh, it's doing great. The gate's doing wonderful.
Weapons at the ready!
Our handgunners are struggling to hit this guy, but that's fine. They do have another lord over here. We're not done with all of their lords just yet.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
But we have significantly wounded their units here. They're almost out of all heroes. I actually think this is the last lord.
Ready to fire!
Other than this guy. This guy is posing a significant threat. I actually think we're gonna spend the extra resources here. Yeah, come on. Go help him. Nope. Pull back, guys. Pull back. Alright, let's pull our crossbows back. He's finally almost dead. He's one more shot away. Alright, we got him finally.
No lingering! Moving now!
Let's get our handgunners over here.
Understood! For Heldenhammer! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Get our crossbows over here. Poor Khazars on the front here. Our swordsmen are finally wavering. They are dealing with they're dealing with enough things at this point to where they're gonna suffer. And the only issue we have here is the fact that he really likes to stay over here. He likes to. This is the smartest enemy. This vampire lord that likes to hide in the corner. And we're going to try and deal with him. Our numbers are looking okay. We've already dealt 600 damage to them. But the biggest victory is the fact that we have taken away a lot of their lords. Let's go ahead and start working on that. I very much want troops there. And yeah, this is about... everything is pretty similar. They're eventually going to break these gates down one day.
Crossbow ready, General!
There's no way to really deal with him. He is protected really well, so we are going to hold our position here. And in fact, I think we might... I think we've got him on the run for now.
State troops!
The biggest thing is we don't want them to influence anything on our flanks necessarily.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
So yeah, it just really depends on how long it takes their lord to get moving, as the rest of their force is still just mopping things up, and I believe I'm going to cut it when the action resumes. So our brave halberdiers here are acting as the final line of defense on this little gateway here, but I'm actually giving the order for everyone to return or pull back to the final layer of defense at this rate. We still have a lot of fresh troops with a lot of good ammunition, so I'm not necessarily really ready to... I don't think we need to hold this spot as much. They are, however, of course, pushing in pretty hard here. Getting a good bit of damage. Thankfully, halberdiers are anti-large, but they are going against quite a bit of enemies right here. So, are they really anti-large enough to survive this? I do not know. But some of their units are crumbling as they go. Our biggest thing is we want this group to unbunch so that the vampire lord comes out. Because he's still just, he's still kind of just chilling. Which is not good. We want him to die. We need to take him out, because the enemy troops are going to continue flanking.
The Empire endures!
Meanwhile, it does look like the rest of our boys have made it. Can we degrade that? Is this gonna... It's gonna give us money. Very nice. I will gladly take that while we upgrade this to at least tier 1. Because yeah, they're right there.
Ready for war!
The question is, do we want... We really do not want our forces... Alright, they're out of ammunition.
Missiles will fly! Formation, march! Yes, sir, quickly!
Let's actually
Make war!
focus on the crypt horrors.
By Ghal Maraz!
Focus on the crypt horrors, and let's get...
Yes, sir, quickly! Quick march!
Get the Empire Knights out of here, because these guys are holding really well. But they will fall eventually.
Comrades of the bear!
Thankfully, we are getting some... Yep, we're getting some lovely shots down into these guys. Especially on the crypt ghouls.
Our orders?
Nope.
To battle! No lingering!
I don't want these skeleton warriors to try and catch our boys off guard.
Take aim! Stop!
Yeah.
Our steeds are restless!
Alrighty.
Moving now! Yes, sir!
Let's get our Empire Knights back behind the lines. These halberdiers are holding the main horde back a lot longer than I expected. They're even holding the Black Knights back, which is really good.
Handgunners! Yes, my lord!
If you all can, I would love for you to try and hit those Black Knights, please. You should be able... I say that, actually. There is not a a line of sight at all right there.
At speed!
I'll be honest with you guys, this is literally the only battle I did not pre-record the battle replay as I normally do. I normally record the battle as I play it, and then I go back and I record the cinematic battle. I didn't do that this time around, and it really bit me in the ass. I'll be honest, it really bit me. So they're bringing in more zombies. He is a high threat. That is intriguing, but that's fine. Tier 4, Tier 3, Tier 1, Tier 2. Upgrade that to a Tier 3. Alright, this line is about to break. They're about done. They have done a swell job, though, at holding them back. And we actually have a strong bit of range left, which I am okay with. That tower is about to get upgraded. We might... that's fine, I guess.
Ready for war!
You're fighting crypt ghouls who are not the best.
Charge! Get them!
Take them down, please. Skeleton warriors, that's nothing to worry about. Here comes the blob. Yeah, this is horrifying. This is what I dealt with. This is how it felt. And this is actually terrifying. Definitely not something you want to see coming at you in Helmgart. And also, they do have a unit of Karen rates. These units I'm not okay with. They are bad, and that vampire count is not moving, and that's not good. I did not realize they can do damage to the towers down here. That explains why some units were hiding there. Interesting. Interesting indeed.
Awaiting orders. Taking position. Yes, sir. Quickly.
We are gonna pull them out. I don't want to get them too entangled.
Yes, General. Halberdiers.
I like our Empire Knights to get into the smallest formation they can.
Our weapons are yours.
Okay, you guys
Taking position.
are going to be used as cannon fodder.
We're ready.
I'd actually very much like you guys to get over here.
Ready for war! Take the ground!
Does depend on where they go,
To battle!
but I want to make sure we deal with these Blood Knights.
To us, the foe! Take aim!
Yep, definitely want to hit them. Meanwhile, these Blood Knights are right in our line of fire.
Weapons are yours.
Okay, the Vampire Lord is moving. Good, he is coming in range.
Handgunners.
Missiles will fly! Crossbow ready, General!
Halberdiers. Prepare for combat.
Yep, they're mainly hitting them, so I'm okay with that. It does look like they're focusing. This tower is going to go down, which is unfortunate. Oh, nope. Nope, no need to shoot. I want to go...
Warhammer. Take position.
We need our handgunners
Quick march. Descenders of Kislev.
and our Corsairs over here, because the Lord is coming this way. If we can kill him, there's a lot of victory, I think.
Crossbow ready, General!
think we're gonna position our boys like that.
At speed for the Emperor! To battle!
Yep. We'll form up just like that.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Excuse me, everybody. I do apologize.
Weapons at the ready!
There we go. Deal with the Blood Knights.
Light is might! Bombardiers!
Crossbows ready, General!
By Ulrich's wrath!
Our line of sight's actually pretty
Get down
obstructed.
quickly! Crossbowmen!
There we go.
In your sights!
We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Ooh, the Vargwolves. I forgot about them.
Defenders of Gisle!
Shoot.
Handgunners!
That's actually terrifying. I forgot about the Vargwolves. The crane rates are dying. Something that did not happen.
The Empire endures!
Oh, I really want to target. We need to kill him first. He's gonna come in and bash our boys. I want our crossbowmen over here. All our range needs to be on this side. This side is not struggling at all.
Taking position!
Not yet, anyways.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Sigmar preserve us!
Crap, this side is getting demolished, actually.
The Empire endures! Quicker! Handgunners! Let's have it! Stand
Oh yeah, he's coming.
Find your targets! For the twin-tailed comet! In range!
Nope, pull back.
No lingering!
Not you, not you.
Yes, sir! Go! Enemy wizards! The Empire endures!
Holy crap. Kill the Lord.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Now! Ready for war! We will kill them for Sigmar! Fire!
That is not good.
Sigmar, guide our fire! Prepare for combat! Withdraw!
Uh-oh.
Crossbowmen!
Uh-oh.
Standing by!
I might have
Moving now!
screwed the pooch on this one, everybody.
Take the ground! Bombardiers! Excellent! Missiles ready!
Definitely might have screwed it.
Pick them off! Another man's finest! Spot us the targets! Tomato! In the name of the twin-tailed comet!
We are targeting him,
Bombardiers!
but unfortunately, this I got a bit
For Heldenhammer!
picky, everybody.
Hussars!
And we lost our handgunners, actually. Sheesh.
Take aim! Attack! We obey! No lingering! Ready to fire! Bring it down! State troops ready! Sigmar guides us!
If we could somehow kill the Lord,
Empire endures!
we'd be fine. But, that's not looking too hot right now.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Ready to fire! Crossbows ready, General!
Soldiers of the Empire! The Heldenhammer! Emperor's might! Sigmar guides us! Formation march!
And unfortunately, these units are tied up.
Crossbow ready, General!
By Ulrich's wrath!
This is not good.
Ready for war! Sigmar preservers! We are ready!
That's a
Weapons at the ready!
definitely a struggle.
Abandon the fight!
If we can kill him,
Shoot!
you know, that would be lovely. We're definitely running out of people here. I don't think we're gonna be able to get him. Nope. I need you in there. What warriors that rallied? Oh. Sure, go in from the rear.
Sigmar guides us. Now we strike. Soldiers of the Empire. Ready for war.
Uh-oh.
Standing by. Don't give them an us the target.
Yeah, see, this is not good. They're all suffering a critical binding.
The Empire endures. Finding range, sir.
But
Ready for war.
that side's looking more and more dangerous.
State troops ready. Don't stop until they're all dead. Lingering.
Try and line our men up.
Moving. Go. Ready. Trust the necromancer. No. The Emperor will save us. Quickly.
You guys try and get in here, maybe.
The Empire endures.
Thankfully, the AI is still the AI, and they're not using all of their units. They have a lot more Vorkais. Ooh, this thing. That's not good. We killed that thing last time.
Find your targets. At speed. Don't let the zombies fight. Die.
Okay.
Quick march. For Heldenhammer. Take position.
They're losing it. They're losing it.
March with pride. Taking position.
He's actually losing.
Kill everything. Motherland's finest.
Come on. Kill him, please. Uh-oh, this side's breaking. Oh no, GG's. Oh, we were so close.
No! Sigma! Take that!
You guys will actually be surprised how accurate this battle was. Other than this guy, he did not prove as dangerous. I'll be honest. We killed him without a problem. Yeah, just like that. Now the question is, was that the last lord, or does this guy, wherever that chariot's at, does he count as a lord? I think he does. Because normally, no, there's a good binding, so there's a lord over here somewhere. Interesting. Yeah, so he still counts. And everything here is gonna have a good binding still. Unfortunate. So despite our best efforts, this is not going to roll the exact way the battle went. Unless we can somehow manage to kill this guy, but I doubt it. Most certainly doubt it. I think if the corpse cart dies, we might have victory. So, I mean, hey, if this halberdier unit can hold out. Holy shit, it held out. Is that it? Unfortunately, it does not look like it. Oh no, they are dropping rapidly. Some of them are still strong. but not all of them are dropping. Interesting, so I wonder what's causing it. Where is their binding coming from now? You know? Because to my knowledge, they should be failing. So I wonder what is giving them a good binding now at this rate. Because, yeah, they should be dead. They should definitely be dead. It is unfortunate. But they should definitely be dead. Weak binding, strong binding. Yeah, I'm so confused. What's giving them a good binding at this rate, you know? Well, either way, that is a long-ass battle. And, you know what, really? I think if we played it smart, we could probably get a victory just by running the timer out. The rest of their units don't seem too keen on killing us. These are literally just zombies. And they're withering away, yeah. Huh. Well, see, now that's now they're all dying. Those guys are definitely dying. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we did manage to do it. This one was a little less tense because it's my second battle, but this was how it went, and I'm glad I replayed it. I thought this was going to be really stupid. I do apologize for the hiccup, everybody, but this is about what I had left by the end of the last battle. Yeah, it was a victory. It was a Pyrrhic victory, not necessarily a draw. But without further ado, I will let the OG original me, as excited as I was after that video, take it from here. Well, holy shit, everybody. We did it. We devastated their army. All thanks to the defense of Helmgart. A Pyrrhic victory. Our less than 2,000 managed to out-tactic their 6,000 strong. Obviously targeting their vampire necromancers and Kimmler off the bat is a good idea, always. They literally got... Oh, those only got one rank. Wow, I'm surprised. It is a garrison, so it's going to heal immediately, so let's just make some more money. And that is going to really devastate that unit. Holy crap, I didn't expect that battle to go on for so long. I know what I'm going to title this episode for sure, Lord of the Rings reference, but I think it's feasible for considering we are defending the mountain pass. But anyway, that's where we're going to end today's episode, as the vampire counts were dealt a extremely serious blow. So we will pick it up right after this. And if you enjoyed today's episode, like and subscribe as always. And without further ado, guys, I cannot wait to catch you in the next episode. Peace out, everyone.